Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 18 of Civilization Beyond Earth Rising Tide. We are, I think, well on our way to a victory right now. Everybody likes us. We've got so much diplomatic capital, I don't know what to do with it. I've got 13,500 energy and I'm making nearly 500 per turn, which is ridiculous. Cannot believe that they've just attacked. Right, at least my Explorer survived. That's the main thing to take away from that. That's interesting. It's a huge dinosaur bone thing there. Or sort of alien thing. Right, let's deal with one problem at a time. We've got an alien nest down here, and we've got several aliens that we need to deal with, so we'll take these out with our submarine. We might as well get that achievement while we can. Did I have a quest for killing 2 aliens? Maybe, did we get that? Or maybe we need to kill it with the city, I don't know. What have we got here? We've got aliens down here next to our Explorer. This is the Explorer that is heading up there. So I think what we do is we start bringing units down there to deal. You're going to go up and avoid that. That tile I think is safe, so we're going to start bringing you down. You are purely for scouting. So what are we going to do with this? We could potentially leash this alien. We take a lot of damage in doing so. See, this could kill us. How many hit points do we have? 45. It's such a big risk. Let's get up onto land and heal up a little bit. I might need to find a way of dealing with that. You are going to pillage the nest. You are going to do nothing because you can't see it from that tile. So you're going to move forwards. We are going to have to pillage it anyway, so let's go and sort of move up with a unit. Our units are quite strong. It shouldn't be problematic at all. You can just go on to alert. You are still scouting around. Because we do still need to find those other 2 things that we're supposed to be uncovering. Everybody is still in the game, but we are by far at the top of the list. 10 turns until nanorobotics. Oh, you're going to go and destroy that, are you? Well, how bloody rude. I wanted to go and loot that. Are you actually going to loot it, though, is the question. I'm guessing probably not. I'm still going to move my unit up there just in case. You might as well continue to scout around down here. Yeah, you are going to go up there just in case they move away from it. You are going to build a tower escape. We are going to move up. I guess those tiles mean if you go into that tile with the eyeball on it, you'll be spotted. Because it's a submarine. Submarines get seen if there's something adjacent to them. So, at least they do if they work the same way they did in Civ 5. So, that must be what that means. We are going to need to get that nest cleared down. Let's go and start heading down there with one of these raptor bugs because they're nice and quick. You should be able to get over there safely. We know that there's an alien down there, so we're going to go down and attempt to find it and deal with it. You're going to come up here, I think, just... In fact, can we clear that alien nest out once and for all? You need to heal up. If we can get rid of that alien nest, we can go across the land. You don't need to do anything. You can just go on to alert. You guys can go on alert 2. Doesn't really matter where you're standing. Let's have a quick look up here. We can't actually move on to that tile, which is interesting. It's a very cool cool skeleton. I wonder what that belonged to at some point. And will we ever see its like again? There we go. There's Vadim has now declared war on the ARC again. They're getting completely battered right now.
As Adam Smith said,
and instantly she wants more combat strength for her cities. Yep, I'll let you have it, because if I don't, you'll probably get destroyed. Not that it matters too much to me, but there you go. They did pillage that alien nest. That is fine. Don't mind that at all. That tile's too far away from me to work, so I'm not bothered about it. So in that case, let's bring you back home. Still got units down here we can shoot at. Oh, they've got some wolf beetles down there as well. Hopefully you're going to bring that a little bit closer so that I could just leave the nest for a while and just farm these units. I mean, every one we kill is giving us science, so there isn't really a desperate rush to get rid of the nest. There's no benefit to doing it. It's not in our territory. We've upgraded most of the tiles that we can around here. We will still go and get some more where appropriate. What was I doing with you? Completely forgotten now. Oh yeah, there's an alien down here somewhere that we saw. There we go. Can't hit you yet. Can't attack you either. There's probably a nest down there somewhere as well. Now that is one that we could do without. Let's keep exploring with you. We may find something interesting. Oh, found a manticore. Can't kill it on this turn, unfortunately. Don't think it has enough damage to be able to kill me. So we should be okay there. Right, can you get to that alien nest? I think you actually can. Thing is, if there's a ripper in the water, I'm not sure whether it works the same way that barbarian camps do in Civ 5, where if you have a nest that's on the coast, they can spawn coastal units or water units, or whether it specifically has to be an alien nest in the water. I'm not too sure how it works now. Obviously, the water nests were only added in Rising Tide, so I'm not too sure on that mechanic. We've got to kill 10 alien units. That shouldn't be hard. We've built the Xenodrome.
The precious gifts of nature. The parting gift of...
Not that it matters. It's a bit late now. The aliens are going to hate us forever. Yeah, we'll keep that going. Plenty of capital coming in. Choosing production. Deep Castle has finished its Xenodrome. Do we want to build another wonder? Do we want to build wonders for the sake of building wonders? Panspectral Observatory, 100% production to orbital units. It's a little bit pointless. 15% food retained after a city's population grows. Could be useful. Don't really need that. Don't really need that. Don't really need that either. Still thinking about building another city. Let's get a gene smelter. You get a promotion, and you can reach that. Only good bug is a dead bug 200. 5 of 10 for silent service. I think we just leave that nest alone and just farm it with the submarine. I think that's the best thing to do there. You're now fully healed. Was I sending you somewhere specific to do something specific? No, you're just exploring because you don't have any expedition modules left. Can we defeat this thing straight up in a fight? Yes, we can. Hopefully there isn't a nest too nearby. We managed to siphon 238 energy from Central. We were undetected. And we did fail to siphon some energy from somewhere and we were detected. But I don't care. Siphon energy. And you are going to steal science. Don't know what we're going to go for after nanorobotics. I guess we can pretty much choose what we want at this point. What would we particularly like? Science from array improvements. Don't even think we have any of those. Defense grids. Nothing particularly useful. Rocket batteries. Stellar codex. None of it is great, I'll be perfectly honest. Some of these we've already got. Hypercomputing. That requires level 10 in supremacy. 15 in supremacy. We don't have any nodes. Most of this stuff's not all that useful for us. Planetary engineering. Production from generators. That's not terrible. We've only got a few generators though. What about alien evolution? Progenitor gardens. Plus 20 health. They can be useful. Resurrection device. Global benefits from positive health increased by 50%. And plus 1 science from farm improvements. Hell yeah. Plus 1 science from farms. Definitely taking that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start working on this 2-turn expedition. What were we going to do about that thing? Well, we're at... Not you. Can we grab it from here? Ta-da! Okay, so we lost some health. You can move on to that. There's no units around. And there is an alien nest there in the water. Brilliant. Glad we got that sorted. You are just going to stay there in case we do need to end up looting that nest. You are going to finish that off. We will have a little look around just in case there is an alien nest down there. You are back to exploration. Definitely want to try and find that those other 2 remains. I think there's still 2. Where are we? Quests. Strength and Decay. Yep, still +2. Can we actually track these? Is there any way to get them to stay up on the screen? No, it'd be nice if you could actually have like them just display somewhere on the interface so you don't have to, you know, so you can track a specific quest. That is our Reaver. You can go back and sit on there, I suppose, just in case. I don't think alien nests respawn in your own territory. They shouldn't be able to anyway. You're going to build a farm because they're going to be worth +1 science soon. Look at this now. Our titanium is giving us +8 production on that one and +7 on these 2. That is fantastic. Units needing orders. You are at full health. Unfortunately, you're past a little bit blocked that way, so you're going to have to go the long way around, I'm afraid. We know the area is roughly clear. Let's have a little bit of a look with you. See what we can find. Not a lot. Yep, and as expected, the aliens are producing more units. So we've almost got ourselves another Steam achievement here. That's them cleared out. So another 22 science. So you're going to loot that nest. So another 60 science. You're going to loot that next nest. That's another 60 science. Do we have enough artifacts now to build anything? No, we're still short of 1. But we are currently working on a dig site, so we might be okay. So I think you guys can do a little bit of exploration out in this direction. You definitely need to heal up now. You can look down here, see if there's an alien nest. I don't think there is. You can just stay there on alert. And let's keep looking for that elusive, or one of those 2 elusive things that we can't find. Expedition completed. There we go. And that has given us another artifact. I did click on View Library. I'm fairly certain that I did. Oh, it's because it's in between turns. Fair enough, I'll let you off. So, we've got these artifacts. This one would give us 76 production and 12 science. This one added to it would give us more science and energy. This one would give us 100% outpost growth speed. Not really all that useful as we're not building outposts, although I am still considering building that one extra city. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Still making plenty of diplomatic capital. Still can't find where those other 2 things are. Not yet anyway. They'll be around somewhere. I think we just leave you there in case more units spawn. I am certain that they will. You've finished that. Now you do have a expedition module left. And I want to get you over here and do that. So, with that in mind, let's try and get you over there. And hopefully you'll get there in one piece. This would be another quite good area for a city. There's quite a few shells. There's titanium, there's float stone, there's geothermal. There's a little bit of copper, although the Slavics will get that. Okay, so we've got a unit that's over here. Now, you don't have a range to take. You're a melee unit. You're actually a lot slower than I thought you were going to be. It's time I got this unit over there now and dealt with that. We can use the Ripper to protect it. We should be okay. What are we doing with you? I guess we're exploring to the north. Again, we're going to be blocked by mountains soon. Which is not great. Look at that. It's nearly 17,000 energy in the bank. But we will keep looking. You're going to attack us, which is hardly surprising. Although we've got so much harmony at the moment, I don't think they can really do a lot to us. We can't pass through there, which is a shame. Yep, anybody who wants stuff, come and have it. Just give me all of your diplomatic capital. Look at that, 103 diplo capital per turn. It's just ridiculous. Let's keep moving you around. Sure, we'll find something for you to loot. That is another farm completed. I guess you could go and do one there as well. Quite possible there's another alien nest down there that I cannot see. You can just heal up a turn or two until that explorer catches you up. Certainly doesn't look like there's any alien nest around there, so that should be fine. We'll use this one to move around in the water. I mean, it can, so we probably should. You are our explorer who is heading to there. Could be tricky. I think most of the water's probably going to be clear. Soon as one of our cities is finished building something, we'll get out another colonist. We'll go and build another city, because, you know, why not? Fully expect to lose this unit, but it isn't really doing anything useful. Again, there's quite a big area here in the middle of the map that I haven't uncovered. So it is quite possible that one of the things we need is down there. Got to keep that in mind. And you're kind of stuck, really, because you can't get through anywhere unless we can get open borders with these guys. Kind of tempted to bring you back and start trying to explore that area that we can't get to. We might as well. Don't have any modules left. Farm, please. Knew there'd be another alien nest somewhere. Okay, well that's not too problematic. We'll just keep sort of sneaking up with you. You're going to stay on to alert. Can we get you over here? I guess we kind of can. No, we can't move around there, unfortunately, because there's units everywhere in the way. There's another progenitor ruin there that we could potentially grab. Maybe we can get around if we go in that way. Let's move around. Do we want to try and grab that progenitor ruin? Are we going to have... you don't have any expedition modules, so you're no good for that. Let's get you moved around there. You can see. So what I'm trying to do at the moment is just uncover as much of the map as possible. We'll have a new virtue on the next turn as well. Oh, you would move there, because that's where I needed to move through. That unit's going to end up getting killed, unfortunately. Doesn't really matter, though. It was only a free unit. It wasn't really expected to do an awful lot. Now the animation's glitching out. Yeah, lots of units around there. That's not too problematic. Can you get through there? No, you'd have to go the long way round. Get out of the way. You're going to skip a turn. You have finished your Poseidon. Let's go ahead then and get a... How long would it take to get a colonist? 2 turns. That's more than reasonable. So we've now got another ranged vehicle, as it were. Oh wow, we're actually almost circumvented the map. We're almost back to where we started. So we've uncovered a lot of the map. So there's nothing really else that we could unlock that is useful. I could have just had no, what do we want? What's useful? Recruit 1 covert agent. +1 science from academies. Extra science equal to 15% of the culture you generate. Yes. Quite easily, yes. Because we're generating a lot of culture right now. You're hopefully going to get down here safely. You are going to continue to follow this guy. And this guy is going to go out in front of you and make sure that the coast is clear. You've got to get to... Where have you got to get to? There. Okay, so you're quite close. We're not too bothered about these crashed satellites. We do want the derelict settlement. Not that it makes an awful lot of difference anyway. You're just going to stay there and heal up. You are going to try and go around this area if you can. And we'll go on to the next turn. Yes, everybody loves me. I get the message. 1,200 diplomatic capital right now. We're still making a net gain of 103, even though we've got 4 agreements. There's nanorobotics finished. There's level 17 in Harmony. Yeah, whatever you want, just have it. It doesn't affect me in any way. I think that's the thing with trade. You can just happily, unless you're actively trying to make somebody weaker and you don't want to give them an advantage, most of the time you can just accept their trades because it doesn't really disadvantage you in any way. Victories log updated. So what do we need to do now? We need to construct the Mind Flower. Now, I think, is that something that we need to build? Or is it done with a worker? Mind Flower. We need to build it. 44 turns. That's quite a long time, but we need to do it. 44 turns. It'd be more ideal if we could build it somewhere that was easier to guard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase that tile right there, which is a crap tile. But then we are going to build the Mind Flower in that tile there. And my reason for that is it should be easy to guard. In fact, what I'd like to do while we have some money is we'll go ahead and buy that tile, because then it's completely enclosed within our territory. So anyone that tries to get to it is either going to have to go through Deep Castle, through Fajaran, or through Elmweir. So we should be okay. As for you, you were coming back in this direction to explore over here. You are still working your way down here very carefully. You are the one we just built, and I think you're going to go down to the area where I want my final city to be. Golden Bell Temple's being attacked, actually. Who is attacking that, and why are you attacking it? Prefer it if they didn't. It could be one of the AI. Don't really want to have to declare war on them, but we'd lose a trade route if they get rid of that. We'll keep our eye on it. You need to get down to here. Don't think there's any nasty units around. We should be good. And you stay there on alert. And that's all I can do on this turn, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Beyond Earth Rising Tide. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, goodbye for now.